You might be wondering why I'm reviewing this album. Well, there's a link down below to my friend's YouTube channel called The Chill Dude on the Couch, where he invited me last year or so to be part of his series called Is It That Bad, where we talk about, forgotten albums, new albums, or just albums that were considered bad by a lot of people and see if they really are that bad. And he invited me to check out this album, and I was like, I would be happy to do that for you. So that's why I'm reviewing this one on my own, because he introduced it to me and I never really knew it existed. So really excited to talk about this one on my own. Hey, it's me, Matt from Diazville. You know the drill. I come on here talking about music and just give my thoughts on it and everything. And this is another one in my series. Did I miss anything? Where I take a look at old music that I might have missed growing up, or I just completely ignored altogether, and actually listen to it and see if I missed anything special. And today we have here the Steven Seagal album, Songs from the Crystal Cave. That's right, the Steven Seagal. So when you look at this, you're like, what? Steven Seagal made an album? That doesn't make sense. But then when you say it out loud, Steven Seagal made an album, it kind of does, because the man has been all over the entertainment business in one aspect or another. He just seems like he wants to be in everything, try anything, whether it's bad or good or whatever. He wants to do everything. So when you think about it, it's like, not surprised that he made an album. If you've ever wondered what Steven Seagal would be like if he, put down the martial arts and stopped doing that and picked up the microphone, you would get this very interesting album that is a mix of reggae, uh, Hindu music, blues, and all types of things that you wouldn't be expecting. And at the core of the album, it's simply a deep dive into the awkwardness of someone who really, really wants to believe they've got some really good talent and soul when it comes to playing music. It's like Steven Seagal is having a midlife crisis here, and he packaged it all into some weird songs and delivered it to the world. The album starts off with the song Girl, It's Alright, and I was kind of surprised that, it didn't sound that bad. The soft and chill R&B sounds here with the extremely well done backing vocals, they really help elevate this song and a lot of the other songs. But Steven Seagal, his vocals are a little bit flat, and this might be some of the best material on the album, because from the very start, it kind of starts off kind of strong, but the rest of the album, it kind of gets a little shaky there. But I want to play a clip of Girl, It's Alright, so you get a sense of those really nice backing vocals he's able to have on this record.
It's alright, girl, it's alright, right by me. Oh yeah.
Once there was a king who lived in a foreign land.
Live in a foreign land.
Not the best there, Mr. Seagal. Then you have the song Don't You Cry, which brings some really soft rock vibes, but Seagal's rough vocals and forced emotional delivery really feel like the song is overdone and just overcooks it a bit. Better Man is a slow jam song with bad lyrics and just horrible and weak delivery. Route 23 is more of a bluesy sounding song, but it has some really harsh guitar tones that really, make it hard to listen to. Then things really start going off the rails after this song, which is My God, where he's talking about, his God and how self-righteous he sounds in this song. It just sounds so, like bad and disgusting in a horrible way. Like, it's not tasteful the way this song is done. Then you have Lollipop, where he goes full Rastafarian and has like, a backing vocalist who does, he's clearly from Jamaica, but I don't know. I don't know if it's him or Seagal. It just sounds really bad, really forced, and his like vocal performance here is just lazy and just atrocious. So here's a clip of Lollipop.
What from the day we make you wait to see me lolly 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 lollipop feel like no regrets.
My girl, lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You set the world on fire. You are my one desire.
Cringeworthy. Oh. Then you have the song Not For Sale, which has, better vocals here, but really nonsensical and weird lyrics. And then you got Dance, which is like a lazy, mumbly mess of a song. And when I was doing that collaboration with my friends, they brought up a really good point, how a lot of the names of the songs, music, dance, war, strut, they all feel like placeholder names for the songs, and no one ever changed them. And that just makes everything even weaker when you have a song called Dance and it's really lazy and not even, spicy or eventful. It's just ugh. Then we move on to the song Jealousy, which is just pure trash in terms of the vocals, the lyrics, and just the overall themes. And then the song War, which I think hasn't aged really well, how he's talking. It's like an anti-war song, but his current state of being in another country, assisting another country in war, seems very counterproductive of this song. Then we have one of the worst moments on this album, and that is the lead single to this album, Strut, where he puts on a fake Jamaican accent and talks about Punani over and over, and it's just horrific. So here's a clip of Strut for you.
If it make me nice, me love the way you walk. Sometimes the way you talk is so hot. Now you know, let's have a shot of rum. Then me can make you come with me to the ocean. That would be fine. You can be my bow cat. Nice ital.
Oh my god. Then we lead into Gory, which has like more of a incoherent feel to it. But I will say at times the percussions do have a bit of a slightly redeeming factor on this track. They sound not that bad. This album, pure and simple, it's a mess. It's a car crash of various genres, half-baked ideas, and just very questionable life choices of Mr. Seagal at the time of this recording. Seagal's vocals seem to be out of key most of the time. His lyrics are just borderline laughable, and the attempt to be soulful is just off-putting and really awkward. But in a weird way, it's kind of endearing. It's like watching a cat play the piano. You know it can't do it. It's doing a really bad job, but it's not giving up. It's an entertaining sight to see, because how often would you see it? How often would you see Steven Seagal make an album or record? It's just very fascinating. Now, would I recommend this album? I might recommend the album if you're into weird forms of torture or want to watch a train wreck, because this is not where it's at. And I gotta say, years of not knowing about this album, didn't know a lot about it, and I'm kind of okay with that. One and done. I don't need to listen to it again. And I gotta say, I definitely didn't miss out on anything with this record, this album. Yeah, from me to you, you don't necessarily need to listen to it. So whatever Mr. Seagal is doing right now, keep doing it. Stay away from music, because he's not doing the best job here. It's mind-boggling how he was able to make this album. It's hilarious. It leaves me speechless. So I gotta say, this album from Steven Seagal is a okay to decent 2 out of 10. Links down below. Check them out. And I'm Matt from Diazzle. Thanks for coming on by, and I will see you in the pit.
Thinking good things about you.